Ashakayi Taranahai Shoisararoshi. Oh, yes, God. Nararoshi andasi, asiso naralahai sakai sararoshi andashi asi. Yekaya. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Nararoshi andasi, andasiko naha sakara, siko naha ikieroshi, ike isha, isha. Yeke. Oh, Lord. Yes, I'm good because this is where God needed me to be and want me to be. And I be so relaxed that sometimes I guess I'm like, God has to do something to get me stirred out of that relaxation. I think I seen it. Well, it happened at 8:26 p.m. I don't know what time I seen it. Maybe 9:30. I don't know. And it's like, and I was in the middle of enjoying a certain little concert that I like. I like to watch. And then that's the other thing. God been dealing with me about that complaining on stuff and putting it on the internet. And I've been doing good, but I didn't. This is where if I didn't had a slip up, I didn't messed up. I ask God to forgive me if I'm wrong, but I be wanting to document it. And I spoke to somebody and they encouraged me and they told me, you gonna have to just let God fight this battle. Let God do it. You don't need to. And he didn't really tell me I didn't need to respond, but when you let God fight your battle, you don't respond. God knows. And I just looked back and I'm like, was it December or January? I took that sign down because I wanted them to know. I don't have a problem using my mouth to say it, what I had wrote on the sign, but, oh, Lord. I don't know how you call a Honda. She said, get it on high. Said it, it's just a get it on she. I kind of how you say, start out, she get it on she. Shit it on high. You got also, she. Oh, Lord have mercy. And that's the other thing. I already have my own other. These things are not really concerns to me. Like and when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about the distance that I have between relatives that I previously was around, once knew, whatever. Knew them as what I knew them as, But it does make me think like, damn, I'm not even around people that I have been interacting with in a loving manner. And again, I'm using that to say I don't have no support system like that. I got my sons in my household, and it's me and them. My daughter at a distance, a physical distance. Hopefully, spiritually she's closer. But and that's that. And y'all still, people done call CPS on me for years and years, and people done did it. And I'm just like, and y'all want to take from my household. Y'all want to steal certain stuff from me and stuff like that. Stuff that is it's intangible. It's but I'm not out here doing the same. I ain't saying I ain't never stole from nowhere, a store or this, that, and I have when I was younger. So, and again, it could be, hey, you reap what you sow. In my adult years, I have, but not so much. And of course, if I was, it's always a good cause or whatever. As far as making sure that people can eat. That's what, what I'm saying? But nobody ain't condoned for me to steal. Well, I can't say that. I don't know. You see, I'm just trying to think about it and just figure out what is really going on. What's y'all problem? And like, Lord knows, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying not to be a potty mouth, but I really want to cuss everybody out. Like, and I still even hear myself, even though my tone is up, I'm still being kind of whiny and soft spoken a little bit. And tell me that's not. I'm not gonna say that's not me because that's a good and a better look for me. Definitely for the people, but that's to me it make me feel a type of way like, no, I don't want to be this soft-spoken type person. I do feel like and believe that I'm a radical type of person, and I feel like when you say radical is kind of loud and and I don't want to necessarily say proud, but it could be loud and proud, and that's that. So, but I'm not gonna resist, being more soft-spoken and this, that, and the third, but it's just like, ooh, Lord, when I get it's the ones, and I always been like a more quiet introvert type person, but when I get quiet, that's when they really think they can just stampede. Like I literally threw that basketball back over there in the yard. You get no thank you. You still just get the bird flip. That's when I got the bird flip. Like, oh, was I supposed to keep it? Because I really was gonna throw it, and I was supposed to keep it, and because I was. I wasn't gonna keep it, but I was gonna take that ball and throw it in the yard, in the woods, because I didn't never want to see it again. I threw it back over there. Not thank you. not appreciate, you could have did this, but you did. No, honey, it's like they get more vicious even after that. That's why I'm like, Lord, when are you gonna take the edge off of them or whatever it is that they got going on? When is it gonna be what is it that could potentially happen that could calm them down or whatever? So I don't know, but seke ina hara ashi eko asara oso sekere laha ishoka ya ikara hanasi. Thank you, Lord. Sekanararoshi. And yes, Lord, work on the inside of me. Continue to help me to keep my peace and be calm and, like they say, cool, calm, and collected. Harararoshi ya ikora handasi. Harana ishaka ya ikora handashi ya sikona ha isereshte ikereroshi. I'm going in. I'm trying to because I just feel like I can't take no more. I just feel like I can't look at this camera again. And then just so happen what if my boys be out there running around and my sons they don't really even know they know what it is. They know that would be something that's kind of bad and foul, or not even kind of a foul and bad, but they don't know the depths of the type diabolical and evil. And that's why I'm like, baby, now what if God empowered my kids to come whoop his ass? Like he done already got jumped before in this neighborhood. He got his head knocked up against the wall. He fell off a bike. On the same day he was laughing at one of my kids when they was younger about something. Other kids have gotten removed out of this neighborhood because specifically even my own daughter, so kind of sort of a little bit or whatever, but yeah, other kids have gotten removed out of this neighborhood or just got to stay away from us because they didn't have good intentions. And I mean, I can name them off, but like quite a few, it was here and then they're not. And we've been lasting over here, and that's why I said before, and I told, what's his name, this is the place that God has for me. So I really can't be choosy. I need to be grateful. I need to be thankful and grateful that we got a roof over our head and this, that, and the third. Because that's what he was telling me too. You need to move and this, that. And he was telling me you need to move instead of saying, as a man, I'm going to move somewhere, get somewhere and be established and either send for you or, or we're going to do this together. He was trying to make it sound like he was, but, he had other plans. So anyway, so I said, this is where God has me. And then I realized his relatives was living over here across the street. So that's a whole nother ball game, which I'm not even pressed about that or whatever. But that's why I'm just like, Lord, is it finna be removal? And is it finna be removal by death? Is it finna be removal temporarily? Maybe somebody get hurt? No, because literally I done had dreams where people have gotten their backside burnt up. And I seen that in the dream. And then next thing I know, somebody lost a child. Like, so they had to shift. Basically, you had to shift your focus from bothering with me and going, you know what I'm saying, doing something else. And even after that, honey, that person still wanted to try me and wanted to come for me. And wanted to come for me I feel like because of who I belong to. Because I couldn't look back and see that I actually did something to this person. Again, the person who I was with and involved with, may have did something to them, but it wasn't me, and I wasn't doing nothing indirectly through that person. Like, I'm not sending out no hits or nothing like that. Now, sometimes I've caught myself feeling like, dang, I want this person to feel like I feel, and not necessarily hate people, but sometimes dislike this person. But honey, oftentimes that him who I was involved with, he liked the person more and disliked me more. So I don't do mind control and I don't do manipulate. I try my best to refrain from any type of manipulation. And again, of course, outright sorcery and witchcraft. Like, no. Yeah, it's easy to feel like you want to dabble or more in that type of stuff. But I had learned to like, I don't want that happening to me. So I don't want to do that. I don't want no parts of that. But anyway, I'm just trusting God. I'm telling you what results. And I've been patiently waiting. I feel like. And things are good. I do have to speak about the good. Like I said, which I did address that. Peace is here. Peace remains. Even though they be wanting to. They don't. That's one thing they ain't been able to take was peace. Joy, yeah, sometimes just I be unhappy and I be disappointed because it's like, damn. So I just pray that God remove the disappointment and even the source that continues to try to cause and contribute to me being disappointed. Like, what do I need to wake up disappointed for? I wake. It's one thing to wake up irritated, but to be waking up disappointed and feeling like you want to hate somebody, like you want to plan and intend on and deliberately hate somebody because of something that they said or did, that's not me. I want to be a forgiving person, and I am, and I do claim and declare and decree that I'm a forgiving person. So again, I forgive this little boy for flipping the bird however many times he done did. I submit it to you, Lord, and I pray, Lord, that you help me to continue to submit it to you, because I see the images and I just be like, and then I almost forget because I be want to say, well, what is wrong with him? But again, silver capped little toothed kids. When I was watching them, um, and of course, I was told that at least one parent is drug addicted. I don't know if the other parent was drug addicted as well, but yeah. So that part I can get, but then that means you need to seek some type of help. But if the adults in 2 or 3 different generations prior to them didn't get the help, then So that's why I say divine intervention. Cause also this little boy and the little girl maybe, but the little boy can grow up to be like really demented, deranged, and beyond. And yes, I did speak trifling over on him. I spoke that he was trifling, should I say? I'm not trying to speak it over his life, but I did speak that he was trifling because his behavior. But then here you go, you can see it. Guess he said, "Well, I'm gonna show her ass trifling then." But yeah, but I definitely don't feel like I love these people. You already know, and I definitely don't feel like I care for them. All I can say is God cares for y'all. He created you or he allowed you to exist. Either way, not either way. God created us all. But, he allowed you to still be here for a reason. Hey. And I guess, could just be you a dishonorable vessel. But that's why I be like, damn, there's so many all around. If it ain't the ones across the street, it's the ones right here. It's the ones around the corner a little bit. Got one whose mom speaks to me every time she passes or whatever, which is fine, but that's all it be. So I just be like, man, I don't know what y'all on. It's just, to me, it's a bunch of wickedness. Oh, excuse me. And of course it's wickedness in high places, dark rulers and principalities, so. Yeah, I feel better a little bit that I spoke about this stuff, but I feel like I would feel so much better and so much more relief. I feel so good now. Like I'm telling you, I feel like I got a whole full body massage, and I really got special treatment, and I'm so thankful for that. I really can't. I mean, wanting to credit the person or the people, and that's when I can. I really can do it. I'm like, dang, I can't credit these people with this good that was done, but I'm ready to definitely tack this bad stuff that be done to me on people, on the very people, the vessel. So I need help with separating that and just knowing that it's the spirit behind. I've seen certain stuff that show me that it's the spirit behind, but I don't know why it's so hard for me to see that it's the spirit behind when it's something evil. When it's something good, I'd be like, dang, that person is a, and God be like, nope, that's me, that's me. And so that's why I pray that God help me to be spiritually enlightened or whatever the case may be, as far as the evil that's operating, and just be reminded that it is not flesh and blood. Así kaitana karanda shi shekere da na shekere lo hai ko da handa si sekere na hai ko sere ste ke na hai. Si kire na hai. Hallelujah. I wanted to order me some food today. I didn't do it. That's another thing. I haven't been meaning to, but I've been fasting from food. And that's necessarily been fasting, period, but I've been fasting from foods that I really wanted. Like, literally sat down in front of a table and played a food that I was getting ready to eat. And of course, it had a roach in it, so I'm leaving. And then wanted to go to a certain little fast food restaurant that I wanted. Then wanted it was burgers and stuff that was fixed for us, and they was too bland. They looked real pretty, but they was real bland, and couldn't even eat it. So been caused to fast, and I ain't even mean to, which is, I guess I ain't gonna say I guess it's good. It's a good thing. I'm gonna go ahead and agree that it's good, but I don't know. I'll come back on here in a few. Let me upload.